Alright, we are starting a march. Let's see what the 1 hour time frame shows us. So first of all, what I did is I marked the SMT. From the start we are pretty bullish, but now we reacted off of this 1 hour um, draw and we are displacing lower. We swept this low. Now we are rebalancing. We stopped on, we are pretty bearish, so the draw I want to look on is this for sure. What I need is proper displacement right here. And as I am trading 9:45, I I have to investigate what happened on 9:30. So 9:30 opens, we sweep these lows, then the displaced higher sweeping the external draw, and there could have been RNG or here targeting the next draws. This low recent liquidity maybe could have been swept and we could have targeted this, but now we know what happened. We could have clear picture right now. So first of all, bearish displacement after sweeping 1 hour. Now we swept these general lows and now displacing higher a bit. What I want to do to validate my bullish structure is disrespecting this CB for sure, but now we are pretty bearish. So what should we do to validate our entry? So we have manipulation, we displaced lower, now we just have to um, have some confidences like disrespecting a CB with speed and efficiency. Candle closure, I'm trying to work on candle closures and my discretions because it is pretty bad, but that's why we journal it, right? That's why we have to learn from them, learn from the mistakes. Right, so maybe we rebalance into 5 minutes 50%. It looks like it, but let's see what happens here. I'm looking for displacement below these lows, below this candle. We now rebalanced into the CB and we displaced lower. Okay. Okay, well, yeah. So we just missed our entry, but let's see if mm, we are clearly displacing lower. We will now make an SMT, so I might not take the entry. Okay, we rebalanced into the 50%, exactly 50% of the candle that swept this low, and maybe I could go for a risky trade targeting this order block. Maybe we'll try. Why would be good? So basically we made manipulation right here. Just a manipulation. We rebalance into the CB. I mean the entry could have been even here. I wanted the price to go right here, but it would have been still good. So the thought process of our trade is like just completely vanished right now because we swept the low we wanted the price to sweep. Now we expect the price go here or here. And we can try go for 1 to 1, risking 450 and going to 1 to 1. I will monitor what happens here, but we swept it already, so it don't have to like don't matter, I think. Maybe they rebalance. I mean, we rebalanced already. We displaced lower, which make a PXL. We rebalance now with displacing lower. Let me see what 5. Okay, now I would be happy to take this. It might not get me 1 to 1, so maybe we'll try to target 1 to 1 just because we are on journaling. And let's see what happens. Okay. Did we sweep? We swapped. We made an SMT, and now we are rebalancing higher, which tells me we might get into this area. I think it's almost 100%. Yeah. So we got there, we rebalance, and now displacing lower. So maybe this could have been my entry. Mm, I mean, these shenanigans would not happen, of course, on live market. I'm sure of it. But I most definitely would like to try again. And the 1 to 1, why not? Because now we displaced properly. Now we displaced properly. That could have been my entry. Even right here. I mean, right here. It's pretty good. Let's see if we take the draw. We took the draw, actually. So my thought process was pretty valid. I like it. So this is not validating any entry, any shorts, because we might get rebalance into the 50%, but still we have to when we took the draw, obviously we will make some rebalance. We created an order block right here and we here disrespected it, which tells us we're most likely good to go. That could have been our a risky trade. Okay, let's go to the next day open. Okay. Trump speaks. We definitely swept the draw right here. And now we are chopping a bit, respecting this CB. Yeah, so we could be bearish, but now we made turtle soup on 5 minutes. On 1 minute, it clearly shows turtle soup. Displaced higher. We took these highs overlapping with a CB, sell side imbalance, of course. Displaced lower, disrespected this CB. We still are in the range of PXH, but still we went higher, now lower, disrespecting this. Which tells me we could be bearish right now because we made manipulation right here. And but this range is a 1 hour candle sweep, external high sweep, external low, sorry. Right. We now reacting off of this. We are pretty bearish right now, but after we swept this external draw, I could expect price going higher. So let's see what happens. I will most definitely mark out this and this. Okay. I mean, the entry could be even here. Why? We stepped into the CB, swept the draw, made the turtle soup, displaced lower, disrespected the BC. Now we rebalanced into the 50% of the order block, 5-minute order block, and displaced lower. And this is pretty good entry for me. But we are waiting for 940, 940, 945. Let's see what happens. Okay, 934, 9, okay, 940. So what we did in this macro time, market open, we manipulated again. We immediately displaced higher. We inverse the gap, inverse the fair value gap. The big candle higher is a good sign for bullish, for being bullish. We still have this high and this this CB2. So we swept the external draw, right? Now we made manipulation again. We are rebalancing into the BC and we manipulated it this draw again. What what narrative do I have right now? We have the 1 hour draw. We didn't respect it on lower time frames, right? Which tells me it's low probable, but from market open we manipulated a low and clearly displaced higher. So what I need right now, because we are respecting our PD array right now, I want a clear displacement. Okay, that doesn't look very bullish. So now here's the thing. We are rebalancing into the 15-minute CB and 5-minute this CB. We are respecting it. Made turtle soup. Now we are displacing lower. Are we bearish right now? I cancel. I will wait just for the candle closure. So the candle didn't close above this, below this. And now we are going lower. Well, this could tells me to go maybe 1-to-1, targeting this order block maybe. Or maybe go lower. Okay, well, we have this. We have this. Okay. That's the trickiest part. We already made manipulation here. So, hmm. Yeah, I'd say we are better. What draws do you have still to to sweep like this sure, but we stopped right here. This is the 50% of the range. We are clearly respecting it, and we displaced lower. We rebalanced. We could say this could be an order block, and now we are disrespecting this buy side imbalance, which could tell me we are more bearish because from day open we were going a bit higher, but we dumped immediately. after respecting some PID array right here. This CP went lower, we manipulated, we went higher, we went lower, we went higher, maybe just to create some liquidity, and now we're going lower. That's what I assume we could be more bullish. So first of all, what I've been taught is 930 manips are stronger than the manips after. It depends, of course. And second thing is bullish PD arrays are less important, less less strong. I don't know than bearish. That's what I've been taught by the mightiest of all, Kartik Virdi. So now we respect a multiple bearish PD arrays. Hmm. Let's see if my let's see if shorts are valid right here. Of course, I will need to risk a bit more. And let's target this. Let's target. What do we target? This is the nice draw. I like it. Let's see if it. Let's see if it works out. Okay, that's a nice displacement, but this is pretty bad. Let's see if the candle closes above. Yeah, it closed above. Uh, yeah, so that's what I said. The 930 manipulators are stronger than the manipulates after. And maybe this is the time to reverse for reversals right now. So we made SMT. We already made the SMT earlier, right? So I wouldn't be so scared about the fact that we manipulated again. Maybe I could be scared because my stop loss is close, but let's see. Okay, so this might be the time for reversals. Hmm. So why did I lose? 930 manipulates. Yeah, so we didn't close below the order block, and that's what I was thinking about. So next time I think I should pay more attention to 5-minute closures because we were 41. So this is a 5-minute candle open, which um, often creates some wicks, not the actual body. That's what we see right here. We created a body, but we went higher, like no here, here. Hmm. So the longs were. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, we rebalanced again, and we went lower. Wow. So my thought process would have been valid. So this take doesn't work always because of the context. The context is yes, we swept 1 hour draw, and we still manipulated this multiple times, but the narrative trumps everything. And narrative for today was being bearish, apparently. So the entries, the entries here are good. That's what I took. But what should I target? The order block, right? Just go for 1-to-1. Don't be greedy. Maybe this could have been my entry, and if I would have set my stop loss right here, I would have won so much money, but it's fine. Here we again we again tapped into the order block, and what we did on yes. Hmm. I'm thinking 949 is pretty good entry, and this is pretty good entry. So my entry was good. It's about the TP. Let's go to the next day. Okay, so the news. 10 a.m. news. Okay, it's PMI. Yes. Okay. Okay. So we swept Asia highs as well as the lows. And on London, yeah, on London we swept the Asian highs. We dump higher right now, dump lower right now. That's the draw that we swept. And the next draw I see is this on 1 hour. We look pretty bearish. On 15 minute, we have still this one. This 50% of the wick. And still have this order block. We disrespected it. So now we are chopping a bit. Let's see what 940 shows us. Maybe we will have some interest. Okay, well, I'm now looking at the yes. We already swept these lows and now we are displacing lower. Let's see if we go lower right now. Okay, so we swept something. No. Going lower and lower. Yeah, the entries could have been right here even. 937 for 38. Okay, nice. So we swept the external draw right now. The 1 hour draw. Okay. We are about to create an order block. Okay, so we created an order block. Still have this CB. Okay, now we displaced higher. We are on ES, we are going much higher. We're about to sweep these highs. Let's see what happens next. I mean, we displaced so much higher. Um, but ES is, what is ES doing? Okay, let's see. I don't see the entries. Maybe, no, I don't see. I want to see some rebalance. On ES, we sweep this draw right now. These draws are pretty nice to sweep. Let's see what happens. I don't see nothing here. Create an order lock, rebalance into it, but still, let's see. This is the time to go lower. Okay, okay. Thought process. 9:30 opens. 9:30 opens. We are going lower just to sweep this draw, and from then we displace higher. We have to keep in mind that 9:45 have news. It's pretty low probable. And now we made S&T, and now we are displacing lower. So what is the narrative right now? Again, we manipulate on 9:30 this draw. We still displace higher, and we made S&T with this draw. On 1 hour, the next draw is right here. 15, is there something? Yeah, I mean these lows are pretty good. Okay. We could be rebalancing now. I don't want to entry anywhere here. Maybe the shorts were valid, but I don't know. I still think we have bullish now narrative that we had like two big bullish candles, even though we made S&T. Okay, this is huge rejection, and now we are chopping. Still respect this BD array. This place below this BD array. Hmm. So the fact that the next draw is not here, but on 5 minute it could be here. Yeah, this. I might just wait. Okay. So on 5 minutes now I look at it and I see that we have bullish CB being disrespected, and we are now closing below it. So what happened here? We created an order block, we rebalanced, this place lower, lower, rebalance, still respecting the CB, and going into the inverse fair value gap, and now this place lower. On 1 hour, okay. We might just go for this. Okay, let's see if it works out. I'm risking 1,000. Okay, so we just wanted to go higher and respect. So we didn't close below this. We didn't close below this BC. That's why I lost. Yeah. So that might be time for the reversals. Okay, or not. We made S&T. Let's see if we go higher. Suspect the fair value gap. Obviously, I'm not taking anything because the 10 a.m. news pop up right now. Okay. Hmm. So why did I lose? Mm, hmm. That's the tricky one. I don't know. I don't see why I lost. Let's review it again. 9:30 opens. We sweep the external draw, 1 hour draw. We go higher. We made SMT with this draw, higher draw, and then we rebalanced into the BC, went higher, inverse fair value gap, this place lower, There is the SMT, I think. No, there's the SMT. We went higher, a bit lower. Didn't sweep anything here, but we displaced higher, rebalanced, and now it's the news. So the entries. So because the narrative is, let's see if it's bullish or bearish. Because for me, when we swept this draw, I was thinking we are bullish right now. But as long as we not doing SMTs and all, I was bullish. But when we made SMT, it started to displace lower. I thought that we are going to get to this draw, and we got to this draw. What did I do wrong? I most definitely entered too late. I think the entry could have been here. So the entries, I should be more assured of my thought process, and that's what is stopping me right now. But it's fine. Let's see what the narrative was. So we SMT'd this draws right here, and we started to displace lower. And we took this draw eventually. Okay. So I think my entries are too late. Let's go to the next day open. 8:30 and 7:30 news. Okay. Okay, so Asia open. We set the draw. On London we went lower. Okay, this rebalance, this place lower. Mm, so we are in a bearish sequence. We are now in this P array. Still have this draw. Tapped into it, we bounce higher, and now we are revisiting this area. Let's see what 9:30 shows. I'm obviously skipping to 9:45 because that's what I thought to myself, that I should trade on 9:45. And 9:45 what shows us? So we did not even manipulate. We did manipulate. Where did we manipulate? The earliest manipulation is right here or here. But what is in play? The PXL, which we tapped into multiple times. I was here for sure. This candle is pretty good. Now we are in this area, so we made SMT now. And rebalancing higher. Let's see if you want to manipulate again. I mean, if I was on 9:43, I would have entry. So just because we are on this area, I will just sell. That's what would be my thought process. We rebalance into the PXL, displaced lower, rebalanced, displaced lower. Disrespect the order block because we manipulate here. This SMT, is this SMT working? I mean, we manipulated we manipulated this sheet. Hmm. And we manipulated here. So we have SMT right here. We respect the order block, we display slower. Maybe the entry could have been here, and we might get tapped into this area, but I'll shoot my shot. Okay, so we made SMT bullish SMT, but I think the narrative is protecting me. Okay, it's not. So the stop loss may be bad. Okay, now we are going higher. Okay, so my narrative was wrong again. Yes, my narrative was wrong again. I think there is some problems with my narrative. And we reverse into the order block here, tapped into it multiple times. My entry would have been here. Here. So why is it bad? Why is it bad? 9:30 opens, tapped into 5-minute order block, made manipulation, went higher, respecting the PDRA and the PXL. We made SMT, displaced lower. 9:45 opens, and what we get is bullish candle. This is SMT right here. So we made a order block. We sweep these highs, displace lower, disrespecting the CB. This doesn't matter now. Disrespecting the CB, rebalance into this, and rebalance lower just to tap into the order block, and then there's the true move. So what did I do wrong? Maybe it's just because the day is pretty choppy. We kinda chop here. Maybe this the entry, just to take the 1-to-1. It could have been good. Okay. I should wait for proper structures. Not to entry off of 9:45. It's bad. Okay. Power speech. But it's on 12:30, which is not harmful right now. Or it might be. Let's see what price shows us on odd day open. We manipulate Asia and London. And now we are going lower. Is there a 9:45 news? No. So this is bearish signs. We have this draw here. Okay, let's see if we take this draw. We manipulate and displace higher. We still are in bearish sequence. We respect the PDRA. Okay. We manipulate right now. Okay. Displace lower. I mean the shorts are not good. Okay. We still didn't take the external draw. That's why my process of speculating is bad. So let's see what happens on 9:30 till 9:40. 9:30 opens. We manipulate this draw. We are creating this order block right here. We go higher just to displace lower. And what I see here, we respect the order block and we displace higher, disrespecting this CB. And entry here could have been very good. Okay, but I'm a bit late. Mm, yeah, we are bearish. This is the 5-minute order block. Let's see, we go. Okay, we rebalance and displace. Mm, this is 40 points. Oh, okay, I won't risk. So we tapped into the 5-minute order block. We respect it. Now we manipulated made order block. We don't want to surpass this order block. Okay, now we did, but we still respect the 5-minute. We displaced higher. Mm, right. So this is bullish narrative now. Why? Manipulated this internal draw. We still have this. Maybe just a fake out. This candle is like we swept every draw right here. So why would we go higher? Okay. We rebalance. I mean, we rebalance into, we just rebalance. Going higher. Okay. Okay, well. So we displace lower. And now we're going higher. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to take any trade here. I don't know. Still have, I don't know. It's against my narrative. I'm still bearish, right? Why am I bearish? Because there's still this order block. Sure, we went this high, we manipulated, went higher. Didn't take the draw. We don't have to take the draw, obviously, but oh, what is the narrative, bro? The narrative is clearly bullish right now, but okay, let's see what happens. We manipulate here and we disrespect this. No, we did not. Create order block tapped into CB. Well, if I would have bet on something, I would just take these shorts, target this BC, wrapping with PXL, PXH. We might we might sweep this just to get higher. So this is the worst part, where I don't wait for candle closure. So if it's the worst that I don't wait, maybe I just wait. Okay, we displace. But we have this draw still. Now we disrespect. Well, now we swept it. Okay, so I would have won. Disrespect, rebalance. Let's see what my narrative is because the macro is out of the time. We are out of the macro. Yes, so the narrative was bearish. Nice. So I'm glad that I was right. I'm glad that I was right. Yeah. So the entry could have been here. I mean, did we know we are bearish? We rebalanced the order block, sure, we displaced lower. Just like here, we displaced after rebalancing the order block, so the bias, I didn't have any bias, we are just going higher and lower. If I don't have my narrative, I just shouldn't take my entries. Monday, 18, okay, swap the Asian low, lower now, just a draw. And here. Okay, so this is the 15-minute draw. There's this draw. Okay. Still, there is the speeder, right? We don't respect it. Um, we manipulate it right now. And what we are doing here. Okay, so coming to the market. So we are bearish, but no but. We manipulated right here, created an order block, and we displaced lower to sweep these lows. We're now making bullish turtle soup. Okay, but we are late to the move. Okay, we have our manipulation, which does us is sweeping what draws. It's like 15. Okay, we tapped into the PX. No, 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 it's not. It's not. We just manipulate here and there, but yeah, the narrative is bearish. We are heading into this draw. This one. Um, I'll mark this. Okay. So, I mean, no, I want Gamba, obviously. But what I see right now is we manipulated, rebalance, displaced, balance, displaced, turtle soup, created order block here. Yeah, this was the order block, we disrespected it. I mean, we still did not, but okay. Went into this draw. Wow, so we manipulated and immediately went higher, but still we are displacing lower. Okay, 930 shows us this. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, I want an entry. I mean, the entry's here. It's with the narrative. Let's see if we sweep these draws. So now we rebalanced. We displaced lower. On ES we're going higher. We made SMT, created order block. Let's see if we displace lower. No, we disrespect the order block. This is pretty low probability. I don't like when we disrespect the narrative. And PDRS. We're obviously heading into this draw. Maybe I don't know, this order block, tapped into it, displays higher. Okay. I don't like it. It's against the narrative still. This is the true move. This candle is pretty good. Obviously, I should have entered here. I will enter like I was entering there. I will target this draw. Let's see if we get it. Because it's aligning with the narrative. Nice. So there's the win. First win. Woo! Or second. Yeah, we risked 36 points, but to get 74. It's aligning with the narrative. This is job, but we still have the narrative. The narrative is the key. And on 5 minutes, yeah, this was good. I like this. I like this. Okay, 10 a.m. So Asia lows right here. Did we sweep the some draws? No, we tapped into some. I mean, we swept this draw and we tapped into this 4-hour BC, which overlaps with the PXH. Exactly 50%. Crazy, crazy, crazy things. So now swept the Asia highs, went higher, and now we are going lower because we manipulated here. No, wait. So we are now rebalancing. That's what I wanted to say. I think. Okay, we may not because we did manipulate right here. Yeah, this is the draw overlapping with. We still respect this BC. And we are bullish. This tells me we bearish, but let's see. This is the next draw I want to target. Not this, this. So we already have our manipulation. This is the external manipulation. Now we are going lower, rebalance, went lower, turtle swooped, rebalance into the CB, went lower. And the next draw, right in front of our eyes. Okay, let's see if we dump lower. Okay, we're going higher. Okay. So we swept the draw. Respecting the Peter, we manipulated this multiple times. Why did we multiple this multiple times? I'm not sure. But we again created turtle soup and we are displacing loyal. Maybe we could aim for the rebalance trade. I'm low-key trying to I'm low-key trying it. My stop loss is obviously very bad because this should be my stop loss, but I just don't want price go below this. Why? Because this would tell me that this manipulation, this here, isn't valid. But still, yeah, we I mean we swept the draw, right? Hmm. Okay, I'm not doing anything here really good. And I won't do ever again because of this. Okay, let's see what 940. Oh, we would have hit, but oh, that's interesting. Okay, 940. Give me 140. 940. Okay, 940. So 930 opens. We um, create order block. Then we disrespect it just to sweep the draw. I marked here. So we may stop on this 5-minute order block, but what's the narrative? It's pretty bullish for me. We opened here, we manipulated something. Oh, we respected the for our bid array. Then we oh then we displaced higher, took this draw. Turtle soup went lower. 1 hour manipulation right here. Okay, let's see. So 930 opens when played. This plays higher, took this draw, created order block and disrespected. I could go for the 1-to-1. It wouldn't be 1-to-1. It's these are risky trades, so I want. I mean, we have manipulation, displacement here, so this could have been my entry, but we swap already this. We rebalanced this place. Okay, maybe we want to take this draw, but I'm not taking. So yeah, what's the narrative? Narrative. It's bullish, but I don't see the structure. Internal manipulation. There's no internal manipulation. We might internal manipulate and go higher. Okay, so we did this right now, and we even rebalance into the PXH. This could be risky trade, but if my narrative is right, we are going to this 5-minute order block and sweeping this low resistance liquidity. Hmm. I mean, clearly, 5 minutes shows us huge candle, green candle. We respect the speed array. and we manipulate it here on this. Okay, we stopped on this CB just to rebalance and maybe go higher. Let's see if we displace actually. So this is not displacement. This is, if we inverse this fair value gap, even not with candle closure, now we are doing it. I'm taking this. Target, setting my stop loss here. Let's see if the one-to-one is here. This is the rejection block. Let's see if it works out. Okay. So we manipulate it again. Now we're displacing lower. We didn't inverse this gap. Now we're inversing it. Really nice. Really, really nice. Why is it good? So even though we manipulated this earlier, on ES we went lower to this PD array just to create some liquidity, and we saw these lows, general lows. This is the S&T we made. And then we started to displace higher. So this entry was pretty good too, targeting this draw. But this is good that I changed my narrative. The narrative right here was bearish. We had to sweep this and we went lower. But as long as the ES were going down and we swept these lows, I was thinking, I mean logically, from this candle, why should we go lower from there? We swept so much draws. So this here, this is not that good because we risk like 50 points, which is, if I would dare risk like going for 3 micros, okay. But I'm now on 1 milli. I don't like these entries when can cause when we sweep the high. But nice. So we swept this. Let's see if we went higher. Okay, we went lower. Yeah, because the overall narrative, higher time frame. Yeah, I mean it's not bullish. We manipulated it again and went lower. I mean the price could do whatever it wants, right? That's interesting. Right, now let's go next day. 8:30, some volatility. From the day open we are bullish. Swept the Asian lows, went higher. Swept this draw. Now we respect this bid array. Okay. Respect this bid array. Mhm. Okay. So let's see what 9:30 open show. displace higher, manipulate, disrespect the manipulation, create order block 934, displace lower, that's a dump here. We are about to make an SMT. We made SMT and displace higher. Well, guys, the narrative for me is bullish, but we still have this big candle, which obviously often gets filled. So I'm not taking anything because still respect this order block here. Just because we made this big candle doesn't mean we are going anywhere higher. Because we already swept these general lows, tapped into this. It might go higher because this, I mean, this is low resistance right here. 5 minutes how it looks. Yeah. So we did not have any manipulation. Oh, we have a pretty good manipulation. It's bullish manipulation. There's the displacement. I might get tricked, so let's wait for 9:45. So we manipulated, now created order block, went higher, went lower, manipulated again SMT. This is the SMT. Okay, it looks like it don't want to hold. Okay, got rebalance displacement. Let's wait for displacement. Nice, I like it. Candle closure. Okay, I'm here. I'm here with the 1-to-1. Wait. We sweep this, but we did not sweep. I mean, I will target most likely this. I'm the risking. Why? Because we are sweeping multiple lows right here. Yeah, so we swept the multiple lows right here. We displaced higher, even though we displaced lower. Does the narrative align with our thinking? We clearly I mean, we made manipulation here. This is the external manipulation. The external, not external, but okay, I marked the 50% of the range just because price likes rebalancing to 50% of the ranges. Okay. Well, I just gotta do it. And that the question is, does my narrative aligns with the thought process of shorting? So we swept this general lows, so why the fuck would we go lower? We already rebalanced into this PC multiple times, even 50%. We respected the 50%. We manipulated this and we displayed higher, still respecting this order block and respecting it on the 50% of the range. So I think this is bad idea to short. I think what I should look for is like displacing. I don't know. I think I might just switch my narrative. Is logically sure. This is the pattern thinking that it could get filled, but it don't have to. I want to see what this candle does. Okay, this candle displaces. Hmm. Okay, we might just manipulate and then go higher. I wanted this to be taken. Okay, this got taken, and we went even lower. So my trade would have been valid, but I don't know if I like it. I want to see what happens here. So created order block, disrespect the CB, respecting the 50% and the inverse fair value gap. I want to go on 5 seconds. Okay, well we inversed it right now. Where the fuck do we want to go? You already tapped into this. Maybe you want to make manipulation. On NQ, where the fuck do we want to go? I don't see nothing here. What's what's this? We don't have news. Well, nice. I mean, okay. Now we displace. Still respect the order block. And now we disrespected it. I don't like it. Let's see what happens. Displaced lower. Rebalance displaced. Because ES looks really weird. Okay, now we rebalance. We're out of the macro, so I won't take any trade. We manipulated. Now we go higher? No, we go lower. Wow. Okay. It was pretty tricky day. Even though we swept these general lows on yes. Here, we did not push higher. We did not push higher. This doesn't matter, this doesn't matter. And what we did, we manipulated and went lower. Okay, let's go next day open. Okay. So next day open. Okay, so Asia dumps. We swap at this draw. No, we did not sweep anything. We created an SMT. Went higher. Rebalanced. Now we are going higher. What's the news? 8:30. Okay, this is 8:30. Okay, 1 minute. We manipulated it. disrespect the manipulation, rebalanced into the PC. Now we're going higher, rebalance. Do we manipulate? Yeah, we manipulated here. Swap this. Now again manipulation. Now we're going lower. Okay, 940. Let's see. 940. Manipulate. Okay, I don't have the narrative yet. So the 940 is here. What is my narrative? We are respecting this on 1 hour. Why is my screen so so white? The fuck? Oh, nice. We still respect this CB. We displacing lower. We rebalance into this and this 50%, and now we're going lower. We already manipulated this, and now we made SMT, internal manipulation. Oh, it's actually SMT. So we took this draw, displaced higher. And yes, what does it looks like? We made SMT. Oh, I marked the wrong candles here, and displaced lower. And again, swept these. We still respect this this PC. Went higher, now lower. I think this draw will tell me much more. I think I missed the entries. The entries might have been here. Targeting maybe this. Let's see if it sweeps. Okay. Yes. So we got the SMT. Bank. Bank. Just because we made the SMT here, I will mark the 5-minute order block. Okay. Nice. So again we rebalanced, displacing lower, created order block, closed below the 50%. I don't see nothing again. Yes, it's going lower, disrespecting the SMT actually. We have the manipulation, even here. Manipulated here and displaced lower. Here displaced lower, rebalance and went lower. I'm not taking here anything. So this is pretty bullish sign. Price could go here and do some things, some weird things. I see nothing because we now chop. Set the accumulation here. On yes, we're going lower. We're about to sweep the draw. Okay. Now we made SMT. No, sorry. This is not SMT. We just disrespected it, but there's the manipulation and displacement. So just because we disrespected the manipulation, I could expect price going lower because we already disrespected this. My RR is pretty bad. Maybe I could go and set the stop loss on the rejection block, but I still could rebalance it because we made manipulation, so I will wait for rebalance. If we don't get a rebalance, this is really fine. And this was the rebalance, but taking this. Let's see if we... Okay, so we tapped into 5 minutes. Order block. The entry could have been here, but what's the narrative? It's yeah, it's bearish, but we swept. This draw is huge. This draw is huge. So let's see what happens on this. Obviously, I'm marking this draw too, because InQ could do anything. So we swept these draws. Let's see if we reverse off of it. It doesn't look like it. So why would price go higher? I don't see the reason. Maybe okay, we swept these draws. We still have this draw ahead of us and this huge guy. We're about to manipulate yes this, but we already did this, so why the fuck would we care? Okay. I don't know. Where the entries could have been. 9:30 opens, manipulate. Okay, let's see on yes how it looks. I mean, this is straight up consolidation. I don't like it. So we manipulated here, this place lower. This, 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 and the stop loss here. So I thought to myself that maybe this is the entry, because we didn't go here, so the entry here, yeah, the entry here, disrespecting. We are in a bearish. Yeah, we disrespected S&T. I don't know. It's good I didn't take the entry. Didn't lose any money. Okay. So there's the manipulation. All day long we are bullish. 15. Manipulation. Inverse this fair value. Displacing lower. Manipulation. Order block disrespect. Narrative is bullish, even though we are going lower on higher time frame, of course. Okay. Yes is going lower, so we are manipulating again. What's the next draw? So 1 hour here, 5:15. It's just 2x. I'm waiting on my 9:40. That just could have been here even. No, no. Even though we swept these general lows, doesn't mean anything. So manipulate now, create order block. 9:38. It's good time. Okay. The analysis. 9:30 opens. We manipulate here. This place higher. Manipulating this rebalance and this place higher, which tells me we are bullish now. And still we rebalance higher into this 1 hour and this. Okay. Now we S&T. Now we made an order block. The narrative is still bullish. 5 minutes is opening, so I'm waiting. Manipulation. Okay, we display slower. rebalancing. This is the displacement. Okay, on yes we could still do we made SMT and we disrespected. I don't know if I see any entries. I mean this. So we did not have any manipulation. So I'm waiting on candle closure. We close above the 50. And now we're displacing lower. And I want to take the entry because we still respect the order block. I mean, we have bullish narrative. No, 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 no. So I want to ask myself what's narrative. Manipulation. I mean, this is not valid. This placement. That's what I need to check every time. And that's what I want to copy and paste every time I go to next day open. Narrative is clearly bullish, went so much higher from 930. Of course we manipulated. It's still holding, but we still could go, I don't know. Okay, so we swept the external draw, yes, but we are bullish. I could do something here, but now I'm not doing anything. And now we rebalanced and displace. Let's see if we can. Okay, I'm gonna buy here. Cheeky 1-to-1, sneaky 1-to-1. This is nice. I mean, the stop loss could have been, should have been here maybe. I mean, nah. I mean, yeah, it should have been there. On 9:30:45, if I entry somewhere there, no, there were no entry. Is this good entry? Yeah, disrespect the order block. We could rebalance there, so I'm just hoping it won't rebalance. This is a risky trade. Tap into the 50%. Let's see what the narrative is. So the entry, no entries. Now when we manipulate, maybe this is the entry. Oh, oh, this is 1000 risk. I'm almost sure we are going this. Why? Because we are bullish. We made money. We made the 30 sub. We tapped into 50%. I mean, nah. 5-minute order block. Respected. But now it displaced. Let's see if we get some rebalance. I don't think so, but okay, now we got, but with this we respected the CB. Are we actually bullish? We tapped into the order block and disrespected. Maybe we go lower. I'm open to try this. This is 1000 risk, but it's worth trying. Where it's my 1-to-1. Let's target this. What we did is we tapped into the what we tapped into the 50% of the 1 hour week. This place so much lower. What is this? Oh, this is the order block, but it's not valid anymore because we disrespected it. We rebalance into the CB and we displace lower, rebalance, displace lower. After shipping this range of lows, let's see if it works out. We rebalance and inverse this gap. Okay. Oh, this is tricky. I think I will just So we manipulated here and we still respect this. I might just do this because we made manipulation, and from my perspective we don't want to go, we don't want to surpass this because we already made the manipulation, and I don't want to risk that much. It's still 600, which is very it's a good amount of money. Nice. Oof. Yeah. So we manipulated right now and we went higher. Let's see what's the narrative. So if we would have this stop loss here, we would have get stopped out. Okay. So we just rebalanced here. Just rebalanced. This is out of the macro, that's why we lost, but yeah, it doesn't show us anything. This is why it's low probable after 950. The manipulation. Displacing lower. Still respecting this PRI. We have manipulation here. Manipulation S&T. Disrespecting the S&T. Okay, 940. We have this. That's the draw. We set draw. Okay, we swept it. Okay. There's no we have no okay, we have manipulation. No, we don't have any manipulation. I mean, on yes. Okay, this is low probable. Why? On yes, of course, we made SMT, but this is not SMT. We already swept this, so going higher. It's weird. We are bullish, clearly bullish. So 940 opens. Let's see if we create an order block. Created order block. Okay. Went here. I don't like the entries. I don't like the entries. Okay, sure, we rebalanced, but to nothing. Okay. Okay. This is the entry, maybe. but still targeting this. I don't know if we run right here. I mean, we could. Let's see. Mm, okay. I have. I don't know. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. So we manipulated here, respecting the order block. Displacing flower. No. Okay, maybe the entry was here. Now we manipulate. Respected. Displace. React. Okay, this is. I think I will short. Targeting this. We are. We did not close below this. Okay, this is still 50. The 5-minute aligns. Oh, let's see if it works out. I am entering without closure, Falcon the closure below the order block, bullish order block, but with 1 hour CB respect and what else? And 5-minute order block tap displaced, and we swap this. I'm curious what happens. I mean, this candle shows anything, everything. That's why I cancel. What we did, we tapped into, we swept this, we made a manipulation respecting this BC. Now it's going higher. Hmm. Oh, I don't know. The entry, I don't see the entries because my narrative is still bearish. Yeah, this is just low profile just because we are out of the macro. Okay, 1 hour. 1 hour. This is then a week opening. New week? Yeah? No, no, no. It's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, well, on the open we are bearish. So we feel this new week opening up on ES. We swept the Asia low. Rebalance and displacing lower. I'm very curious. If we didn't close below, we did close below. Let's see if we go lower. Yeah. We rebalance, displace lower. Okay. So we swept this external draw. Oh wow. Okay. Um. Okay. Obviously, we are bearish. Let's wait for 940. Okay, 940 opens. We are bearish. We are going to make an SMT. We swept the draw actually, 1 hour draw. First we disrespect. Okay, this place lower. We don't have, oh, we have the manipulation, so I'll shoot my shot maybe. Let's see. Rebalance. Maybe rebalance. Proper rebalance, please. I mean, this candle is good, but I want the displacement candle. This, like this. One to one. Okay. It's displaced below the order block, so the manipulation wouldn't matter because we are bearish. And that's what it is. Okay. Narrative, 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 narrative. What do we sweep on the... I think we want to... Okay, we swept this. I'm curious what happens next. Yeah. Manipulation. Maybe we go higher from now on. Okay. Wow, news. 2 p.m. Okay, 1 hour. SMT. I would be more bearish. But we, so basically we manipulated right here. Still have this gap, but I we don't have to fill this now. From the manipulation, internal manipulation, we respected the 5 minute order block and we displaced like hell. Maybe just to go lower. Who knows? Order block. I feel like we are still bearish. And maybe I just short here. I want one. Nice. Even though we swept like this low, this highs, which are not like the top of the tops, we still were weakening there. This was bait. This shit was bait. Because the overall we are bearish. I think we could expect go even lower. See what happens if we sweep this. Okay, so we manipulate great order block this place. And now even displacing even lower. Okay, see if we get rebalance. Okay, so this is the rebalance that it's more like bullish sign. So we went, we made SMT, but this just sounds like a liquidity sweep. Let's see, we made SMT, order block. Okay, we're weakening. 950 surpasses, so let's see what happens. What I am thinking we're gonna do after this displacement candle. Actually, I don't know, maybe we take this, or from in a minute from sweeping this we might go lower. So what's happening? We swept this. Oh, we might even sweep this. Did we do it on yes? Yes. Wow. Okay. So as I was saying, we don't have to fill this gap. What we did is we manipulated multiple external multiple highs by 1 hour, and now we tapped into 50%, I think. Yeah, we respect 50% with this place lower. Took this, go higher. Now we have the proper narrative to think we are bearish. We do respect this PRI. I'm curious if I just maybe I'll just short. We made the manipulation, respected, went lower. This is just straight up gambling. So maybe I won't do it. I mean, we already displaced lower. We rebalanced and displaced lower here. I won't shoot my shot. So now we manipulated and we are going higher. Sweep these general low highs, which is very good. See, we rebalance displacement higher. If I want to be against narrative, I should get some proper structure. The other block is here, we displaced higher. We still respect the order block. Now we displaced above it. 9 for 31. I don't see any manipulation. Now we get manipulation. Now we create order block. Still respected. What do we see here? We tapped into this. Maybe I could go for cheeky 1-to-1 on this. Okay. Okay, so now from 9:30 we manipulate these lows and displace higher. And now it consolidates a bit. we disrespect the bearish PD race, and you have this low resistance liquidity here. Um, I don't know. I'm not taking. Okay, manipulation. And display still displays the manipulation. This is bullish, right? But no. Ah, it's good I didn't take anything, because yeah, sure, it's low resistance. Maybe we run all the way up, and we did. So maybe this is my bad. I mean, this is bullish sign, right? After sweeping this and disrespecting it right here, maybe the entry, but no manipulation there, no respecting any PDRI. Where the entry could have been. So there's the no manipulation. If no manipulation, there's the manipulation. I mean, I don't see anything. Well, I think that's it for today. We still have negative P&L, and my entries weren't good at first, and we were very down. But I see some positives afterwards, like thinking of the narrative more in depth. I think of the narrative is the turning point, would be turning point for me, because I think I like the knowing what's inside the charts, what is going on, like interpreting it right is the thing. I think I often interpret the charts wrong, which leads me to losing, right? But it's better not to take trade and like not know what the right move was and take the trade, not knowing what was the right move, right? So that's good for today. The positive is like, so what I um, wrote was the narrative, manipulation, and displacement. That's what I should look for when I take the trades every time. And macro, of course, macro, macro. And yeah, so if you want to like say something in comments about my trading, maybe help me out, feel free to do it, and see you next time.